Hey, everybody, and welcome to Book Chat. I am your host, Author Vivian E. Moore. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Um, I am. It is such a beautiful day, and I just couldn't ask for a better day. I had the opportunity to actually sleep in uh, today, and it was just great to be able to do that. But I did wake up like five something this morning, like I had to get up and go to work. But I was able to stay in bed a few hours longer. So I'm energetic today and pumped and ready to get today's show. So before we start, grab a pencil and a piece of paper so you can jot down all of these URLs so you'll know how to get in touch with me and to keep up with the show and what I'm doing. So um, if you had time to do that, raise your hand. All right, so here we go. The first one, of course, is to my Spreaker account. It is https colon / www.spreaker.com /user /author Vivian E. Moore. If you want to reach out to me on Facebook, of course, that URL is https colon / www.facebook.com /Vivian E. Moore. And if you want to check out my Pinterest page, I have a lot of things on there that's not associated with writing per se, but I have updated it and added some new pages if you want to check it out. But it is https colon / www.pinterest.com Vivian Moore 48. My Twitter handle is God's Property 46. If you want to check me out on Instagram, that is https colon / Instagram.com / God's Property 51. My web address is https colon / vivianmoore.wixsite.com / author Vivian Moore. And you can also check out today's script, which is uploaded to blog site, and that is vivianemore.blogsite.com. And also you can check out the show on AutoTunes, and that URL is listed on the topic and title of today's show that is actually out on Instagram. I upload it every Saturday. So those of you who do listen to the show or you do read the transcripts, you can see what the show is going to be about, and also what the title is. All right. So if everybody is ready, we'll get started on today's show. All right. So the title of today's show is Made You Look. And the topic is capturing an audience with great writing. Have you ever played the game Made You Look? Grabbing readers' attention, it works much like that game. Somehow you must captivate their attention and hold it long enough to accomplish your task. I often think of it when I see a magician performing a magic trick. With the sleight of hands, he's garnered your attention, enabling you to see something that's not really there. Essentially, an illusion. Unlike the Made You Look game and Great Illusionist, writing isn't all smoke and mirrors. It takes creativity and skill of a gifted writer to capture and hold one's audience. To accomplish this task, more than mere words or phrases are used to hold their undivided attention. The goal is not only capture, but also thrill, which isn't always easy. Today's readers are book-savvy individuals, conscious of the written word. They won't settle for a routine card trick or disappearing coin, expecting more. As a writer, you must be greater than your last project. To do less is not only unacceptable, but also you sell yourself short, as well taking the loyalty of your readers for granted. A great writer must keep it fresh and, to coin a phrase, very real to hold the ever-wavering attention of most readers. We know that we're only providing fantasies, but they expect something tangible, if not the truth. And you must be prepared to have a little something extra for every reader. It's the chemistry on paper that stimulates and engages them to stay with you from beginning to end. As writers, we must always bring our A game to the table. Hard work is required. Pardon the cliche, but some blood, sweat, and tears too. All of who you are goes into the creation of every story. Believe me, if you skimp on the ingredients, they'll know. I share this formula not to discourage, but to encourage and strengthen your craft. It's my way of pulling you off to the side and giving you some constructive criticism. Trust and believe we all need it. Sorry if I lost anyone while I was off chasing the rabbits that escaped from a bag of tricks. Note to self, this is not what you want to do. Getting back to the original subject, just as the great illusionists of today and yesteryear, they were masters at what they did and always left the audience wondering how they do that and wanting more. Another powerful gimmick is the ever popular How I Became a Bestseller Overnight. We've all seen the sales pitch. If you want to become a best-selling author, you must do this and don't do that. But I'll tell you how to do it the right way at a price you won't believe. For only $19.95, the secret to your success is just a PayPal payment away. We've all heard that song and dance before. You get a new follower on Twitter or on Facebook, and immediately they want you to either buy something or to check out their website, and that's perfectly fine. We have to do that as authors. We have to promote ourselves and to gain new followers and new listeners, new readers. And so that's the way to do it. But the majority of them, they want you to buy something from them. And, like I said, that's okay. If it's a book that they've written and they're trying to gain popularity, then that's okay. Because as writers, that's what we're all trying to do. But if it's one of those self-help books or a seminar on how you can sell a million books overnight. I don't buy into that stuff because to me it's make believe. Like the stories we write. I try to keep it real, and I don't like gimmicks and games. To get people to buy something. I hate watching it on television. You've seen the commercials about the sham wow towel or the black stuff that you put on boats to seal it, to waterproof it, and things like that. I think those things should be relegated to television advertisement and not to social media sites trying to get you to buy self-help books. I'm just totally against that. But anyway, I've had my few minutes of ranting and raving about that. But anyway, some of these things are just much too good to be true. And if you say, are they? Well, absolutely. However, you have to admit it's genius. One of the best get-rich-quick schemes ever. For them, not you. If you go back to their starting line, the first secret of success is already disclosed. It's in the catchphrase that captures our attention because we all want to know the secret. Not only did they make you look, but pulled off one of the greatest magic tricks of all times. As much as I hate to admit it, this is exactly how it's done. Now, don't mistake that I'm saying you need a gimmick, but you certainly need to be crafty as well as original. The truth is there is no secret other than being the gifted writer that you already are. But now you figured out my direction, and so understand that it makes more than a few philosophical words or questionable love scenes to entertain most readers. Trust me, I know of what I speak. Before I became an author, I was an avid reader. Reading hundreds of books, I still do, and some I couldn't put down, and others I never picked them up again. I am an impressionable person, I've told you that before, and authors that became my favorites to this day remain at the top of my reading list because they express themselves in a way that transformed the words that were no longer bound by paper but set free. They made me believe that every word was true, feeling the emotion and passion of the characters. It was because they perfected their craft, honing it until it was gleaming and casket sharp. Honestly, we all want to be successful, and the secret of how to achieve that is ensuring that what you write is worth the paper it's written on. If you love it, the readers will too. The goal is to reach as many of them as possible, holding their attention forever instead of a "I made you look" moment. All right, guys. That is all I have for you today, and I hope that the rest of your day is absolutely wonderful. And tomorrow's worship day, and I hope you plan on going to church and taking someone with you, a family member, a friend, someone who doesn't go on a regular basis. And also remember to tell somebody that you love them, because tomorrow is not promised, and today may be the only day that you get the chance to say, I love you. I love you. I hope you love me back. And until you hear my voice again, God bless you and goodbye.